Hey guys, it's Brian. I appreciate you watching my video the other day. I apologize, it was kind of long. It was an intro video of sorts, but I appreciate you guys watching it, commenting, sharing. Also appreciate that the feedback that I got. It really means a lot to me that everybody's willingness in order to watch this video and help promote what I'm trying to get across. I really do appreciate it. So I figured pretty much, at least until hopefully the videos can get rolling and it can start reaching people. I'm looking forward to doing the videos about 3 times a week, probably like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless stuff come up. But just stay tuned. I'll try to keep everybody informed. Um, Continue using hashtag Fight the Darkness when you guys share it. Or I said, you could drop a comment, just say it, just like reach out, let somebody know. I'm gonna hit a little bit on suicide today. I think I'm probably gonna work on depression on Friday. Hit a little bit deeper into the stuff as we go along and as we go through this journey of just self-education of mental health. Statistically speaking, 16 out of 100,000 people commit suicide. That's one death every 40 seconds. They're projecting that to go down to 20 seconds. Um, that's a lot. That's a lot to think about it, and it's skyrocketing into the younger ages a lot more. That's why that number is starting to come down. It's suicide's among the top three killers of the world, and mostly it comes down to men. Um, we make up about 60% of the suicide rate. That's a large, shocking number. Big, bad, tough guys commit suicide because highest percentage of the people that attempted said they couldn't reach out to anybody. They didn't have the means to talk about it. Um, Suicide affects that age, like the highest percent rate is between like 15 and 45 years old. Um, that's the peak of somebody's life. Social, economic, um, one's own self-honor, the loss of a loved one triggers this feeling of we don't want to continue, we don't want to move on. It's hard to process emotions. No one really teaches us how to process emotions properly. I'm not saying that I have all my shit together and know how to deal with stuff, but I'll be the first one to admit shit's been hard. I'm not gonna fantasize and make believe that I haven't fucking cried before, to the point I didn't know if I could cry anymore. Didn't know even what feeling I had going in. Completely numb. For me, it got to a point to where it became shockingly numb, where it just no care wants in the world. And I have plenty of reasons to fight in this life. Apparently, I have been in a self-destructive mode. I've been there. And to some, they'll probably actually laugh about it because you've unfortunately seen me spiral down into a very bad darkness. Some of you that are watching this video, that's actually around that time of how you met me. There's a lot more to me. I'm a very complex person. I choose to be. I choose to fight to be intellectual. I choose to be good enough. These are many things of, me dealing with my depression, dealing with losses that I've had. But realistically, I want to just take a brief part of this video just to reach out to guys for a second. Guys, I know that life is hard. Everything always seems like it's on the top of our shoulders because that's what we were raised. That's what we were told to be. That's what is embodied into our DNA. We're the hunters who couldn't communicate, but we can make weird noises to each other, and we knew what to do while we were throwing spears at mammoths and at like saber-tooths and shit. We've evolved very far from the prehistoric dates of our ancestors. So, here we are now into December 2019. We're about to be in 2020. And we're at a stage to where guys can't reach out, to where we can't even talk about how we're feeling because Dudes are going to put you down. People are going to judge you. You're going to get to that point to where it's like, man, why do I even want to talk to people? Because all I'm going to do is get made fun of, and I just have to sit there, be silent. Don't find yourself talking to those people, as hard as it may be. And I know that realistically, when you're into that dark depths of your mind that are completely dark to where you're just not relevant to anybody, at least that's how you feel, and you just want to be either accepted or loved, or just felt like you're a human being, like you want a reason, a meaning of life. You're looking for it. You just don't know what it is. Been there, done it. If you are surrounded by people that judge you or talk to you in a way that doesn't feel okay to you, and you're just really hurting on the inside trying to reach out to people, don't talk to them. I hope everybody has at least one person to where they can download their emotions without, the repercussions of somebody looking at them, looking at them sideways, or like, oh my God, I think he's finally snapped. Get away from people like that. I'm here. I'm never going to judge. Anybody needs to reach out, male, female, get a hold of somebody. Find your grounding. Guys, go out. If you're in nature, go out into nature. You have to ground yourself. You have to be one with nature. It's what, our bodies are made of everything that's around us. We're all one cohesive unit that we have to move forward in life, and we're created through life. Don't ever think that you're lesser of a person because you want to be in tune with your feelings. You're not. I hope everybody gets to that point to where, or a place where they're comfortable enough to where they can speak about how they feel, and no one judges them. But understand too that there's just some people that aren't quite ready and or are meant to take on that download of stuff. So if you think that there's a person and they don't, I guess, meet your expectations, then find something else. For some, they go to church. For some, they go to the woods. For some, they do some type of activities, sports, something get your body going, working out, sleeping a little bit longer if you have to. Thing is you got to fight out of when you get into that depression to where it holds you down in the bed to where you don't want to get out of bed, where you don't want to make it. You have got to fight, got to wrap your mind around the fact that I woke up today, I have a purpose. I woke up for a reason. And fight to the best of the ability, as if there is somebody watching you who admires you. Some of you may be like, oh, there's nobody admiring. There's somebody out there. There's somebody that looks at you and there's something that they admire. And or opposite, they're haters. There's something that they're missing out of their own lives, and they see you having it and they want to hate on you because it makes them feel better. Regardless, we're all meant to do something. We're all very powerful individuals. Understand that as a human race, we have benefits of us that no other species has. We have the ability to adapt to certain things in order to protect ourselves from natural environments of any weather. I know that may sound like me going off a little bit or going down a rabbit hole. Maybe it is, but realistically, find that self-worth into you. Find what drives and makes you who you are. Don't let something up here or something that has happened to you continuously drag you down. We're not meant to live on the bottom. We're apex predators. We're humans. We are probably the most complex things. Well, I know we're the most complex beings that are on this earth. We have a mind. We have all this going on. A lot of big things happen in life. Don't sit there and let negative stuff keep you down. I've been there. I've had, loved ones die. I've had them pass on. Life's very hard. For me, it was my dad. He passed when I was very young, prior to getting married and having kids and going through the life that I had. I was very young when I lost my father. And it left a void because, that was the representation of what a man should be to me. And it was a very, very long struggle, and every once in a while that feeling pops up, but at that young age that I was at, um, you know, I wasn't quite fully developed in mind and stuff like that. Still very young, still trying to figure out, what life's all about. And to lose somebody like that, and I did what socially most people do, and I hit the bottom. Promise you, I didn't find anything good at the bottom of that bottle. I'm not hating on drinkers and stuff like that. I still enjoy adult beverages once in a while, but eventually I let that shit get out of hand. And that became my self-destructive pattern to where my own choices started affecting everybody else around me, and more bad stuff started happening to me. And, or life lessons, how, I'm in my mind trying to create a better term for it than bad things or loss of something. It's life lessons, the things that had to teach me in order to survive, to continue going through this world. But I just, I've been there. I've had the loved ones die. I've had death happen in front of me. I've been emotionally and physically scarred by death. I've firsthand witnessed a suicide. I never ever would wish that on my worst of enemies. I've been there. I'd rather have somebody reach out though, because half these people, most of the people can't reach. It's like 49% of people that attempted suicide felt that they can't reach out to anybody of fear of them getting worse. And I'm not hitting on, bipolar or schizo, manic rage, manic depression, because those are very, very deep-rooted issues. And, they need serious professional help. I want to reach out to the people that are sitting here and that recognize, hey, there's something that's not right, and I just need to hear somebody else talk about their experiences, and maybe it will ease me or help me to be able to talk. I know I said I was going to take a small section of talking to the gentlemen. Ladies, I didn't leave you out. I may continue further just to try to reach out to this point more on Friday, and then move, I'll start next week on depression. I'll see however it goes. It all just kind of goes in my mind, and I just kind of speak what I need to speak. But guys, I really do appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully I stayed a little bit more on topic. Once again, if any advice or any criticism, shoot me up a message, guys. Just let me know. I'll have it posted on my YouTube, on IGTV, and on my Facebook. And just remember, if you like message or if you share it, use the hashtag #FightTheDarkness. And as always, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And I hope that this really does reach to people, and I hope that it helps. Guys, ladies, reach out. Speak your peace. Find that peace. Don't sit there and dwell and think that your beautiful life doesn't belong here on earth. We're at that day and age that we have got to start realizing people's mental health. It's just as important to get this right, than, going to doctors and doing everything on the outside. That inside's got to get healed, okay? Reach out, talk to somebody, find something that eases things off. Anybody watching this, shoot me a message if you just need to say something. I'll say it again and again and again and again. I would rather listen to you and help you through something than see that you didn't make it. I believe in every single one of you. I love you. Understand that you're something, you're enough, you are worth being here. Please, please, please find that peace. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on Friday.